Here, among those hills, the message of Christ first begins not in power, but in presence.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Andra.
How are you, Andra?
I'm good, Joe. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. We are the co-author of our amazing book, The Rocks Cry Out.
So show me, Joe, where are we today?
We are in a beautiful city called Nazareth.
So tell me a little bit about Nazareth, Joe.
You know, Nazareth is a city located in the north of the Holy Land and sitting in the center of the lower Galilee.
So how far is Nazareth from the actual Sea of Galilee?
You know, actually, it's between 35 kilometers, and it's far from Jerusalem, is 145 kilometers.
Okay. So this would easily be a day walk from Nazareth to the Sea of Galilee, right?
Probably, yes. It's a little bit less than one day. And it takes something between 5 to 6 days to Jerusalem.
So tell me, Joe, what is Nazareth famous for or not famous for?
You know, actually, if I want to speak about Nazareth, the famous thing for Nazareth in the present time, there is a lot of things to explain about it. But in the ancient time, as we know from the Bible, there is nothing good coming from Nazareth. It's unknown town.
Well, that's a powerful statement. So why would people have said that there's nothing good that could come out of Nazareth?
You know, actually, it's a good question for many reasons. One of the reasons, as you see, Nazareth sitting between two hills, and so the land, the agricultural land, is very limited here, and also there is not enough water. And also there is another main reason that you cannot find a spiritual or political leadership coming from Nazareth.
So economically, it would have been very weak.
Yes, so because this is unknown.
But we know that there was something extraordinary that did, in fact, come out of Nazareth.
Yes, of course, we got a very big message, and I call it the light message.
Amen.
And that this message changed all the world, even changed my life and your life. I think so, no?
It did.
Okay.
Amen. You know, Joe, the Gospel of Luke gives us the most remarkable story about a young woman named Mary. Now, Mary was just kind of going about her normal everyday life. She's doing her chores, in fact, when the presence of the archangel Gabriel manifests to her with an invitation. Now, this is not just any invitation. This is a divine invitation to be part of God's redemptive plan for mankind.
Please, Anra, can you tell me where does the story take place?
You know, we highlight these two potential locations in our book, The Rocks Cry Out, The Life of Christ Portrayed. According to early church tradition, there were, again, two proposed sites. The first one being the home of Mary, which we show here. Now, that would make sense that Mary was, doing chores in her home when Gabriel came to her. Now, the home of Mary has been venerated by the construction of this fantastic church called the Church of Annunciation here in Nazareth. And here we are at the second proposed site of the encounter between Mary and Gabriel. We are at St. Gabriel's Church in Nazareth. According to the Orthodox Church tradition, the angel Gabriel met Mary at a spring of water, which we're going to see here in just a second. You know, as Joe and I were crafting our book, and we are reflecting on these images that we've chosen, there's a couple of things that resonated very deeply with us. One of them was that, it's easy for us to get tied up in the hustle and bustle of life, and we kind of miss things. We tend to miss things. But the reality is, it's in places here like Nazareth that we are reminded that God often begins spectacular, good work in these quiet places of our lives. The other thing that really struck Joe and I as we were crafting our book is that our Jesus did not come with fanfare and applause. No. He came through the acceptance of an invitation by Mary. We've got some very special things that we want to share with you today. The first being the actual spring of water that it said that Mary was at. I'm going to be quiet for just a second and let you actually hear this spring of water. And then the next thing that we want to show you is this beautiful, beautiful icon. This is one of the rare icons that actually depicts Mary to be actively with child. This is an extremely rare image, and we're very proud to have this in our book for you to enjoy as well. We want to invite you to re-image the story of Christ, to let the story that begins here in Nazareth begin in you again. The Rocks Cry Out, The Life of Christ Portrayed, the book that actively connects you to the heart of Christ's story. Click the link below for more details.